Well, good morning. What a weekend it was. I don't know if we didn't have over 40 centimeters of snow. More like 60 probably. It was a lot of snow. Blizzard all weekend. Sometimes Sunday morning it ended. Lots of back braking and quad braking work. But anyway, that's over. One or two more storms left for this year, and then we're ready for spring. But it is Monday. It is a new week, and we have a new topic. This is the More Factor. I'm Frederick Groth, and I'm here to help people overcome things in their lives by teaching them life skills and success principles and setting them on a path and a direction that they can take to become successful and overcome. So what are we going to talk about this week? Well, I finally got some wall canvases that I made from some of my quotes in my manifesto put on the wall behind me. I might reorganize them at a later date so that they show up a little better on the screen. They'll be backwards anyway. Not a blank yellow wall to look at anymore. Today I want to talk about something that actually I've been dealing with for a while now. And then after talking to my accountability partner this weekend, it really became clear to me that this is something that I need to direct my attention to a little more. That is awareness. So often we are unaware of everything that goes on around us. I mean, case in point, I've moved up to a new shop for my print shop. And the doors for most people are reversed. The inside door, there's two French doors. Coming to an entranceway, there's two French doors. And you push them as you come in, and you pull them as you go. And a lot of people aren't aware of this, but nowadays that typically people push out and pull in. Anyway, in some places they're making everything push in, and then as you come out, you push out. On the door, above the handle, about 6 inches long, it has the word pull. No one, I'm going to say it again, no one pays attention to that sign. No one. Unaware. You just assume that everything is going to be the same all the time. And they run into the door and they wake up. Literally, that's what it looks like they're doing. They're waking up, their brain is kicking in gear, and they're, guess I should have read the sign, and they smile at themselves and go on. Nearly every day when I go home from work, my brain is on autopilot. I put the vehicle in gear, I go down the road, and I end up in front of my house. Half the time, I don't even know what I saw, and you're the same way. Have you ever done this? Pull up in front of a building and you realize, why am I here? I was supposed to go down there. But your body habitually did something that you always do because you're unaware. You've turned into autopilot. Folks, we got to turn off the autopilot and to become aware of what is going on around us. I am a part of a morning motivational, I'm trying to find the right word, motivational group video, and something that was said and that triggered my mind to this topic as well. And I wrote something down. Didn't really have much to do with the topic being talked about on the morning motivation, but it went like this, and I wrote it down. I wanted to write it down so I could be sure to regurgitate it later and think about it. And it's basically this. My goal right now, I have many goals, but for myself, for growth, for personal development. Be aware of where I was in the past, so I can learn from my mistakes. Be aware of where I am now, so I can make good choices and take effective actions. Be aware of where I am going in the future, so I can stay on track and direct my steps down paths that lead to my goals. And be aware of who I am, so I can grow and become better than my circumstances and be big enough to accomplish the goals that I have set. So this week we're going to talk about awareness. We'll break down those, 4 points and talk about it. Awareness. Being aware of where I was, where I'm going, where I am, and who I am. We have to be aware. Right now, I'm going to briefly touch on, I got like 2 minutes, briefly touch on who I am. Being aware of who I am. I had a customer come in this week and kind of give me a kick in the rear end for some of my customer service. I try to really take care of my customers, and I don't succeed all the time. I can't really give you any good excuse, and I don't really want to, but the fact is, the point here, aware. I accepted her criticism. I accepted what she was telling me, and I understood where she was coming from. And I realized that I had an issue with a certain area of my life. So now I'm going to fix it. And then in my accountability partner's conversation with me about this, I told her about this, and she said, you know what? You are aware of that issue. Now you can take action. See, we have to learn to be aware of what is going on around us, of who you are. You aren't perfect. I'm not perfect. Stop kidding yourself into thinking that you are not at fault for the stuff in your life. What is one of the first things that I've talked about in all of these videos? I got 60 plus videos now. 100% responsibility for your life and actions. If you can't take responsibility for who you are, then you're not going to be aware enough to recognize your faults and failures so you can fix them. That's the point, folks. You need to fix who you are to become the person you want to be. And you can't be who you want to be if you stay where you are. So awareness is the key to understand. I had a fault. I had something that I did that I shouldn't have done. Mark it down, write it down, study it. Okay, this is the area that I had a mistake in. What do I need to do to not make that mistake anymore? Exactly. Awareness. We must be aware. Be aware of who you are. You know who you are. You know your strengths. You know your weaknesses. You know your desires. You know the things that distract you. You know. If you were to stop right now in your day and just think, close your eyes, take a deep breath, put on some relaxing music, and just think, who am I? You could come up with a list of things that would blow your mind. Because you truly do know who you are if you will listen to yourself. But we're on autopilot. So, get out of autopilot. Wake up and realize you can be aware enough to change. Thank you again this morning for sharing this time with me. This is the More Factor. I'm Frederick Growth. We'll see you again tomorrow. God bless you. Have a great day, and don't let life keep you down. Keep looking up. Be aware. Pay attention. Write down 5 things today that you notice that you haven't noticed before. Just being aware. Think what is around you. 5 things. Write them down. See what they are. We'll talk to you.